fall. With a 30-minute time limit, your referee, the always hydrated Dick Champagne. All right, that's enough. Introducing first.
Come on, man.
From Tacoma, Washington, weighing in tonight at 200 pounds, introducing Mike Santiago.
Quite simply, one of the most dangerous men walking the streets of the Pacific Northwest
Accompanying
today.
Mike to the ring, his shovel, Phil.
Along with Phil.
Good old Phil.
Thank you.
Hey, you're
Now
welcome.
you guys are probably wondering why Mike Santiago has been walking around with a shovel.
They didn't come to mind.
Well, that's because I am here to bury everyone in the back and bury all of you stupid, ugly people.
And shallow, unmarked graves.
How to win friends and influence
Phil's
people
first
here.
order of business is to uncover some truth about one of the wrestlers in the back. He's been lying to you people, and you people have been so gullible that you actually believe it. So, without further ado, why don't you introduce the next man on Phil's list?
And his opponent.
Should we be worried about Mike Santiago?
Like his mental state.
Yes, he's taking advice from a shovel.
I mean, you know, I've known Mike a long time. I've always been worried about his mental state. That's one of the great things about him.
That's true. You got to walk that fringe, and this is becoming very interesting.
From Kokomo, Indiana, weighing in tonight at 190 pounds, Carl Cunningham.
Here you
Carl.
go. Carl is out here, and you know, I'm going to leave the man bun alone. I could say a few things, but you know, hey, it's his look, it's his life.
So you know what, Captain Mike Santiago and your truth shovel there, you're right. Last time these people saw me here, I was doing a little silly thing with the angry brown guy thing. Excuse me? So, you know what? No. Shovel of truth. He makes a very good point. I'm not a promo guy. I don't make jokes. I'm not here to entertain. What I do is wrestle. So how about we do something a little different and have ourselves a little wrestling match on this wrestling show for these wrestling fans.
What a novel concept.
It is something rare in today's environment, and if you know anything about the Northwest, you know these two guys can get down. Absolutely. Carl is no slouch. Normally he's out there with his brother Big Jack, who's currently recuperating, but best wishes to him, and we're going to see how things go with Carl and Mike Santiago here. Big shock. Santiago starts out aggressively.
I was saying, start this wrestling match off with a shot to the face.
Hammerlock, headlock, here we go, transitions. Again, so far, we're just going to go ahead and see who can out-wrestle who.
Well, Carl's nickname is Catch, so.
Normally you have nicknames for a reason, and yeah, his definitely, he lives up to it. He spends a lot of time up there at the Buddy Wayne Academy where they work.
Buddy Wayne, a highly recommended trainer by one William Regal.
Absolutely. Nice float over by Carl. He, again, you know, just out wrestling Mike Santiago at the moment. Reversal by Santiago, and I mentioned the man bun. That time it worked against him. Mike Santiago with a handful of bun drives Carl back.
Well, you know, that's one of the downsides of having a little bit of longer hair. Oh, big chop. Gives your opponents a little something extra to grab.
And Mike is definitely one who will grab it.
That's when I was in the ring. I like to keep my hair high and tight, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is quite the opposite look you have going right now. So, yeah, in the ring days, it was definitely something that you like to take every advantage you can.
Nice single leg drop kick.
Speaking of the advantage that you can, Carl using that speed and high flying ability. Big crossbody.
Double jump cross body.
Kick out by Mike Santiago. Across the ring. Look at that. The entire ring shifted an inch or two.
Oh, set his head too early for the back body drop. Paid for it.
Big time.
Shoulder first into that post.
That post was solid. There was no shaking of the ring on that one.
Santiago's probably going to zero in on that now.
Yep. Referee Dick Champagne tries to keep Santiago back, but then walks in the ring, kind of just gives him the opportunity to get out and take advantage of Carl here. Oh, we're taking a tour around the ring. Carl getting his head bounced off the apron.
Club to the back.
You could,
Clubbering.
You could feel it all over the floor and everything. Is there anything that Mike Santiago doesn't do aggressively?
No. Even his compliments are aggressive. Sometimes, you know, tell me he likes my sweatshirt, and I think he's like yelling at me.
Well, that I wouldn't doubt. Belly to back here from Mike Santiago.
He wishes you a happy birthday, and you're terrified.
Well, if it's coming from me, you better be terrified. And just cranking on Carl's neck. Yeah, Mike Santiago not afraid to talk to you while he's kicking your ass.
No, you know, that's it's a psych out move more than anything, you know.
If you can back it up, big European forearm right there.
As they call it, insult to injury.
Definitely. Carl not afraid to use the two-handed chop.
Might become a one-handed chop, though.
It did.
Oh, trying to pull that shoulder out of its socket.
Definitely. What ripped it around, that's just about trying to inflict injury. Mike Santiago is going for the leverage here.
You see Carl pushing on his own arm, trying to relieve some of the pressure.
And, of course, referee Dick Champagne keeping right in there, making sure that neither man gives up.
Well, I don't know why Santiago would give up if he's the one doing the hold. But
Well, you know, I can hope he's trying to do something nice. Oh, another big body slam. Floats off the ropes. Driving knee. Mike Santiago just keeping his eyes locked with the fan at ringside that he just keeps going after.
you know, I would say, you know, don't let the fans distract you. But I was never one not to get in jawing matches with fans, so it's understandable.
Things happen.
Some of these people are highly annoying.
Well, and Mike's not one that's going to be quiet about it if he finds you annoying either.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Here we
Rolls
go.
him over.
1, 2. Nice little display of wrestling going on from Mike Santiago.
Back to the body scissors now, trying to drive the air out of Carl Cunningham.
Can't breathe, can't fight. And referee Dick Champagne again just staying right on the action, watching.
Carl trying to uncross the feet here. Break his way free.
He is, and Mike Santiago just yelling at him the whole time.
Gets back to his feet. Oh, knee right to the gut.
The veteran savvy of Mike Santiago right there, just knowing ring positioning, timing, and how to hurt you. Another 2 count.
Interesting to see if he goes back to those ribs. Oh, now he's trying to make Carl humble.
Definitely. Right in the middle of the ring. We've got the camel clutch on, and there's no way that he can get to the ropes from here. Mike Santiago might be picking up the victory.
I don't know if there's anyone here to throw in the towel or not.
Carl's not short on guts, though. Gets himself back into position, pulls the arms down. Jaw jacks Mike Santiago. This could be the separation that he needs.
Some much needed separation now. He's trying to get his bearings.
Get a little bit of wind. Using the corner to prop him up. Lets Mike charge at him and eats a boot for his trouble.
Elbow this time.
There's
Another
that 2-handed chop. Both sides. Building up momentum. Here we go. Modified sling blade.
Goes for the suplex. It's blocked.
Fighting. Yep, Mike Santiago takes advantage. Whip off the ropes. Ducks the clothesline.
Swinging neck breaker.
Just forced by Carl. Whether you liked it or not, you were going over. Carl Cunningham is no slouch. You know, he's got a lot of lean muscle. He's got that ability to move, but he still does have a good amount of strength to force you over.
Carl, the first one to his feet, going. Looks like he might be going to the high rent district.
Taking a risk when both men are definitely dazed.
He's taking his time though.
Maybe a little bit too much. Oh, a big heavy right hand from Mike Santiago. Just straddling Carl across the top.
Looks like this could be bad times for Carl. Oh no, fights out.
Who's gonna go up?
Headbutt.
Mike Santiago fighting to keep his balance.
Another headbutt.
Down he goes. Now we've got Carl gonna go off the top. Frog splash. 1, 2.
Oh, somehow Santiago gets the shoulder up.
Definitely. Just showing that experience. Gets that arm out, fires it in the air, stops the count. Mike Santiago starting to make a walk for the back. Carl sending him back in.
He's going to his trusted advisor.
He's got Phil. What is referee Dick Champagne sees it. Oh,
right
but
between
while
the
distracted,
uprights.
Oh, roaring knee. 1, 2, 3. Mike Santiago picks up the victory here. And that knee is going to put you out every time.
Mike
Yeah.
Santiago.
With the assist to Phil.
You can train for a lot of things, but you can't train for a low blow.
Yeah, or a knee to the face that's going to put your lights out. Carl Cunningham looking up at the lights while your victor is Mike Santiago and his spiritual advisor, Phil?
That's right. Barry in the Northwest.
Wait, no. No, you could seriously hurt him. Thank goodness Mike Santiago decided to be a little more lenient this time.